Welcome to some Train Sim Mod 5. Happy New Year to you all. I'm trying to figure out why my music's not coming through on on the desktop audio. I do have music currently playing, but it's not coming through. How are you lot doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, maybe I have to make the transition. Oh no, let me get off studio mode. No, still. Why is the music coming? Can you guys hear music, or can you only hear me? According to Streamlabs, you could only hear me, but I do have music playing. You got an RX 7900 XT, Dommy? Are you serious, or are you trolling? You can only hear me. Yeah, I thought as much. Oh. There we go. There we go. There we go. I just had my my own sound stuff set up incorrectly. Hello, Jackson. Not incorrectly, but not properly. How you doing, Jackson, mate? Welcome to the stream as well. You're serious, Tommy? That's a huge step up. Hold on, is it what I'm thinking? Wait, that's like one of the more recent ones, right? That's a huge step up from what you had before. Congratulations, man. Your experience is about to change. Welcome to the light side, brother. Finally, man. Sitting in a train currently. Which one, Jackson? I'm doing good, thank you, my man. Oh, Dommy, honestly, man, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. That's actually huge. That is actually huge, man. Congratulations, for real. Background music, you never hear. Well, the background music's always going to be a little bit lower, innit? And it also depends on how loud you have the general volume. Like, generally, the music's like a quarter to a half of my volume, of like my voice volume, which I think is about right. But yeah. Yeah, family's good. Thank you, Jackson, my man. Family's good, man. Appreciate you asking. Hello, Nabil. Happy New Year to you as well, my man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Diving commute. Oh, you're going diving? Oh. In this. I can't even imagine it in this cold. I know you're probably going to be, you know, warm, but I just can't imagine it with this cold. Happy New Year as well to you, man. To all of you. So yeah, we're doing Frankfurt to Fulda because if you guys remember when we did the journey mode the first time around, we couldn't complete it because of the brake issue with one of the locos. I forgot the name of it off the top of my head. And as I was playing yesterday, I finished the journey mode for the gameplay pack for the 66 on West Coast Main Line, moved on to Frankfurt Fulda, and that's when I noticed that as well as the 1 and 1 chapter, I also haven't completed on the case, so that's what we're doing now basically. It's only these two, and then we move on to the 1 stuff, which looks kind of cool, you know. And there's actually, honestly, there's a fair bit of like gameplay here. Like in terms of hours, pretty decent. I know a lot of people complain about the gameplay pack as a whole, and if it was just the vehicles themselves, if I can call them that, then yeah, fair enough. I'd get the complaint and like the extra services, but the fact that it adds quite a bit to journey mode, I don't think it's too bad. I know I'm not an ambassador, I promise. Hello, Nilvinus, how you doing, mate? I did not even know, Nabil. I didn't know you were an X-Plane player. I thought you were strictly MSFS. Roulette is not a 0. No, I haven't messed with the roulette. We messed around with it the other day. I won finally. a rare situation, but I did. The roulette is biased. One of the newly opened read bun. Is that how you pronounce it? Read bun, ride bun. If it was right, it would be EI, isn't it? So it'd be read bun, I think. I prefer significantly better performance, improved physics, realism, look at what. Yeah. It's similar. I guess not exactly the same, but it's similar to our TSC and TSW situation. Cool. Right, let's get the doors open. Where am I? 142. I don't know where the PZB and LZB stuff is. Actually, no, I do. It's somewhere in the back somewhere, but CBA. Right, white. Train lights on. Everything there is fine. Put that in forward. Instrument lights. No need, to be honest. Leave them off. Desk light can stay off. Yeah, I think we good. Only thing I think we're gonna need to do is the tail light. Oh no, the tail lights are good. So when you have another 142 at the back, or a 114, whatever it is, for whatever reason the tail lights aren't set, so you need to do it manually. Or maybe that was just the service I did yesterday. I don't know. Maybe I just got a bit unlucky. Happy New Year to you as well, Novinus. Thank you, my man. I hope you had a good winter holiday season. What do you mean finally playing Frankfurt Fulda? I've played through the whole journey mode aside from 3 services that we just couldn't do. You see the badge nerd, right? Readbond should have got an ETCS at this point, but it's not working. It's the only PZB and VMAX 160. It's my first time ever hearing of it. Doshman at its best. Honestly, the things you lot have told me have, like, my image of Germany, being from the UK, never having set foot in Germany, is, you know, everything works perfectly. Everything is by the book. The slightest thought of going away from the book will result you in paying a penalty. But no. I've learned that it's certainly not like that. Also, I've turned off the beeps whenever the instruction changes. I don't know why I haven't done that already, to be honest, but I have done it. Takes a little bit of getting used to, because I still instinctively like wait for it, but it's better without it, to be honest. Am I going to stream Thomas when it comes out? I still don't know. I honestly don't know. That's the honest truth. That's the only answer I can give right now. I actually don't know. I might, or I also might not. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't mentally. I don't, like, since I've started streaming TSW, on stream I have a slightly different experience to the experience that I have off stream. When I'm off stream, it's a lot more of a realistic experience. I take the game a lot more seriously. I try to like lock in a lot more, which I naturally just can't do when I'm streaming anyway, because I'm talking to you guys and, you know, responding to chat and stuff. So when I'm off stream, if I think about it off stream, the answer is most certainly a big fat no. When I'm streaming and I think about it, I have an image of playing it while I'm talking to you guys, and whether we're laughing about it or just laughing about something, we're talking. It's a completely different experience. So I honestly might get it just for the stream, and I don't think I'll be playing it off stream. Same with like Holiday Express. I would have never played Holiday Express off stream. Never. But you lot, whatever, innit? You lot bullied me into it. So I ended up doing it. So I think it might be that experience. It might be something I only play on stream if I do buy it. But I honestly don't know as of yet. Catnerd certainly does seem to be the Simmer ambassador, yes. That's quite fitting, actually. Also, this train takes a lot of braking power. Not a lot of braking power. Yeah, no, yeah. It requires a lot of braking power. So I need to focus on that. Hopefully we don't get a spad, or we might get a Zwangsang Brangsang. Just a heads up. You're shot even if you look away from the book. That's honestly how I thought it was. I mean, Jackson, like, it would be a good thing. I won't lie. It would be a good thing. Oh, look how well he brakes now. Is it because we got a Dosto in the back this time? I thought it was an issue with the 114, but apparently not. Because we braked very well. Yesterday, if I was going at 160, I brake from 2.7 kilometers away from the station, full service, and I just about slow down enough so that when I get to about 100 meters, I can now manage the braking a little bit. Whereas here, we've done a pretty good job. Okay, I might take a bit more risks then. Okay, maybe it was just having the 114 at the back that was the issue. But isn't the braking still coming from here? Thank you very much. Hey!
You're a big man.
Thank you, my boy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, man? Happy New Year. Appreciate the 3 months, my man. That's big. Caught me off guard. Only sponsored by DTG, bro. Nah, man. Like, listen. I don't think we'll know if that will ever be a good thing or not, me being sponsored. I think I'm happy to be sponsored on the condition that I'm still allowed to speak my own thoughts. Like, as long as I won't be being paid to, not being paid, sorry, but as long as I'm not like contracted to have a particular thought, then I'll be okay with it. But if like I'm obligated to only speak good words and you know, lie basically to you guys about how I might be feeling about a particular thing, you have my word. I would never take that. I would never take it. You got a Sifa, so have I, Dommy. I feel you, my man. I got one yesterday because I stood out of my seat by accident. As the Sifa was going, I stood off my seat. By the time I got back into the seat, it was wraps. Well, it's a very complex topic. Many people are rightly complaining, but politics has a significant influence on road transport, which has never been a priority. I know it's the consequences of its neglect. Really? So a lot of it is political then? Interesting. With regards to like the railway. Makes sense, to be honest. But it's a shame that it has the kind of like the effects that it does, you know, when it's not taken seriously politically. It all starts falling apart. Nerds, I won't be opposed to playing Thomas with the music constantly on the background. Yeah. If it comes to that, it comes to that, innit? Hello, ASR. 2025 is going very well so far. Thank you very much, my man. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. The real Simmer ambassador just appeared, right? He wants Subway as a sponsor. I do want Subway as a sponsor, yeah. There's no denying that. There's no denying that, man. If I've got to eat a sandwich on stream, man. Yeah. A man can dream. A man can dream. Not even for a meal. Would I lie to you, lot? Would I lie publicly for $1 million? See, I want to say no. I gotta be honest with myself. I think I would consider it if it wouldn't directly affect you guys. Let's say if it's a particular thought about something that's not gonna lead you to spend money on it, then I'll consider. For $1 million. For $1 million, I would consider. But if it's gonna be something that's gonna have a direct impact on you, I can't. But yeah, it's not a guarantee. But for $1 million, I'll have to consider, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'll have to consider. It just depends how bad of a lie it is, how big it is. Happy New Year. Lots of patches and updates. And cheap DLCs. That's a weird thing to say. Let us judge it. How about that? let us, let your consumers and customers judge if your DLC is cheap or not. British Railways as a sponsor, that would be insane. It's a shame they no longer exist. Oh, dude, British Rail is gone now, isn't it? It's not a thing anymore. Now it's just Network Rail. Which, I mean, if they wanted to sponsor me, I'd be happy to do that. But I don't know what I'd be getting in return, though, if it's not financial. Maybe free travel, free national rail travel for a year. I don't know. I don't even take the train that national rail that often for it to be worth it, to be honest. Deutschland sponsoring you the ICE3. Hey, I mean, if they want to give me a multi-million-pound train, well, is it multi-million, or would it just be like 1 point something? I think trains are usually like, I know they're over 1 million. I don't know how much over 1 million they are. Casablanca to Amsterdam, nice one, Bill. What are we talking? 2 hours? 2 hours? 2.5 flight time. Yeah, I mean, Jackson, it's subjective, innit? It's subjective. I got a conscience, man. I got a conscience. You know, at some point, it will be held against me, innit? So, listen. You got karma. What goes around comes around, innit? Or if it comes around to me, and it's of that value, or that it's that big, basically. Would it be worth it? Would I in that particular moment still be saying, "Oh yeah, I would do it. Why not?" I don't know. 100k would not set you up for life, Jackson. I mean, it could. Number one, depending on how much longer you're gonna live for, and number two, how you're gonna live. But 100k is not set for life money. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about British Rail. I'm like I thought it was from the past. I don't know. I haven't done my research on it. The only thing I know about it is what I've learned from this game. So I know it was like, I think it was like, was it like government owned and now things are privately owned? I think it was during that transition. IC3 is a few million euros. Yeah, that would make sense, to be honest. Roblox is getting so advanced now. LSN has been getting advanced, brother. I could not believe it when I went on it. When you go and play like British Rail, SCR is trash, but it has its good points in it. So I'll add it to the list as well. When you play SCR, British Rail, bro. And there are other things, other games as well in other like areas, but obviously, you know, focusing on train content. Unbelievable. Like, Roblox. Is that you? It's crazy. 3.5 how? 3.5 hours? Okay. Fair enough. I thought it would have been shorter than London to Tangier. London Tangier is about 3 hours. You played Holiday Express for 3 hours for 20 euros, so better reconsider the million. Yeah, but listen, there's doing something that I don't want to do, and it will only affect me, and then there's something that would affect you that I could do. That's when it becomes a whole different ball game. Well, don't invest a whole 100k. Invest like 50 maybe, and then use the other 50 for like to get you through the year. And then by the time a year passes, at least that 50 would have generated enough to take you to the next year, while you can still leave some inside. And then you keep going like that. You can finance your whole life with 100k. You can. You can. It just won't be the greatest of lives. But you definitely can. It just depends on what you're content with, innit? Because you could have 100k in your bank and then go and set shop up in a tent under a bridge. And just keep your valuable belongings in like a safe somewhere. Just depends on how you want to live. The Victoria Line add-on, that's in development. No, LZ, tell me about it. Oh, are you talking about Roblox? If you're talking about Roblox, yeah, I'm aware. The creator of it gave me a couple insights, I'll call it. I guess the plan was at some point for me to like get early access and then stream it, but we haven't spoken in like a year, so I don't know. I've still got him on like Discord, but we just haven't spoken, so I don't know what the plan. Well, I don't know what the plan is. I mean, ASR. It's just down to contentment. Like, the way things are running now, they're okay, but there's a lot that the public aren't content about. And they've gotten better in the last few years, or last couple of years, but it's not perfect. And I think it's just that, like, as soon as when people aren't happy about when people aren't happy about something, they want change. So whether it's private, whether it's public, whether it's government, whatever it is, if people aren't happy, they're going to want it to be differently. And then they see how it goes, and then if they're not happy again, they want it to go again differently. And then you'll just end up going in circles and circles and circles. So Holiday Express to the TSC route. Apparently that's a lot better than the TSW one, dummy. So I don't know. That could actually not be the worst shout in the world. Buy some stock options. Yeah. You know what, Jackson? I think pay for an accountant as well. I think that would be a worthy investment. I'd rather this, to be completely honest with you. I'd rather this than the actual voice. Because it's like there's no one to judge you, it's just a machine making a noise at you. But when there's a voice, yeah, it's different. It's different. It makes you feel guilty. It looks good. Wait, are there pictures out now and stuff? I won't lie, the thing is, I forgot what other line they have in Roblox, but they saw me playing that. There's like a bunch of people working on it. They saw me playing that, and then that's what sort of caught their attention. And the fact that I don't really play much Roblox anymore, I don't know if they would still want to work with me. I guess I could like stream some Roblox. I think the Bill's been mentioning it a couple of times. I think a couple more of you have been mentioning it as well, going back onto Roblox. But I don't know, man. It's tough, innit? I'll probably find some time, maybe even this week, Fun it. Who knows? Maybe I'll find some time this week to get back onto Roblox. I give it a go. From what Nabil's been saying to me, the British Raw update is quite decent. So yeah, could be worth revisiting British Rail. That's all I'll play though, I won't lie to you. I'm not a fan of SCR. I feel like SCR, in terms of the train modelling, is very low effort. In British Rail, the trains are modelled better in my opinion from what I've driven. Sounds are better. There's physics. There's actual physics. SCR doesn't have any physics. So, yeah. It would have to be British Rail. Maybe who knows? Maybe I'll grind in it. I aim to get a train that you can unlock later down the line, and then have something to aim for in it and just grind our way through. I don't know. The possibilities are endless, isn't it? Really, ASR? I played a bit of it before. I think it was before you started to come to the streams. I used to play it a little bit, not too much. I was never a Roblox streamer, but I dabbled in it here and there. Don't blow it all on lotto tickets or horses. I mean, hey, there's good money in horses if you know what you're doing. but it's a big if you know what you're doing. All right, Jackson, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully see you soon. No, it hasn't been timed out this year yet. That's very true. That's very true. Putting a lot of faith in this speed selector. Hold on, you lot are confusing me. Right, so I need to time out Nerds. You don't choose the time, Hank. So Nerds getting timed out. Okay, Nerds getting timed out twice apparently. And Hank. Okay. Mr. Nerds. Adios. Where's Hank? Hank, adios. Let's continue. Looking forward to the airport. It's decent. I actually don't know what the what either airport looks like, to be honest. But yeah, man, hopefully it is a good flight. Are you gonna be flying according to real world weather, Nabil? Real world conditions and traffic and stuff. No one's banning them ASR. They can still watch, but they just must watch in silence. Oh my god, I forgot I have multi-stream chat. Oh my god, I hope nobody's been talking to me on YouTube. I really hope no one's been talking to me on YouTube because I forgot to put the multi-stream chat on. Oh god, I have had people on YouTube. Samuel Smith, if you're still here, hello, happy new year to you as well. I have got the West Coast mainland over Chaperoute. Sorry for the late reply. Drifter, hello my friend, how are you doing? And then we've got Nerd. We've just got Nerd. Nabil asked if you were flying according to real weather and with real traffic. Of course, fair enough. Yeah, I've got no clue honestly how X-Plane like does everything. I would assume anyway, to be honest, that there's a way to do that. Yeah. I don't use Restream anymore, ASR. That would be why. Oof, the icy is flying. They have an FAA certified. Oh, mad. So what are we saying? Is there even any point in me doing MSFS then when the time comes, or should I just become an X-Plane fanboy? X-Plane doesn't have a career mode, innit? You know I love my career modes. Now I'm reading YouTube chat. Yes, Nerd. I completely forgot to activate it earlier, which is a shame because there was actually people in the YouTube chat that just unfortunately, I want to say got ignored because ignored would imply that I saw and didn't respond to. That got missed, I'll say. And they've all gone now. It is what it is. You can find enjoy. Domi, you can enjoy the game. Nabil. Domi's got a new graphics card. Can you imagine? He's come to the light. He's come to the light side. This is a chat for the banished. It's up to me. It is up to me. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see. The Australia of chats. Sounds accurate. People in Twitch cannot read your bollocks, no. Unless I could just activate chat the old school way. I could just activate chat the old school way. Where's chat box? Where on earth is chat? There it is. Yeah, I think. There you go. If it's annoying and you want it somewhere else, whoops, do let me know. But I'll keep it there for now. I won't touch it. And if it's bothersome, I'll do something about it. So you can say Nabil is a bad mod, Hank. See, the thing is, I read some messages out loud. Any reason why you're not getting your hands on X-Plane 12, Nabil? I messed up with the break-in, I think, boys. Domi can now see more than 1 pixel. Domi's gonna have the time of his life gaming. Like, you lot don't understand, bro. That big... If you've experienced it, you know. Like, that massive difference from pretty much trash to, like, what feels like godlike quality is just mad. Jump into MSFS first, more beginner friendly. Once you're familiar and comfortable with everything, just to understand that explain. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Finally, TSW feels like TSW. Nah, that's huge, man. Honestly. Yeah. A Radeon card to an RX 7900 XT is that's one of the biggest jumps I've ever like heard of. I won't even lie. I don't even think a Radeon card could power a stream at like 1080p 60. I know, Nabil, I know. Crazy, man. I used a Radeon card in the past, but it was when I didn't really know what I was doing. I don't remember which one it was. It was a cool one though. That's all I remember. It had X in the name. I forgot completely what card it was, but it was water cooled, and I didn't know. Well, or maybe I knew, but I didn't know what I was doing. So I bought it off eBay, and you know it came, and it came with the pump as well and the fan. Like it was built in. It was like put together already. And so I tried to put it in my case, but it wouldn't fit because of the tubes and the fan. It just wouldn't fit. And I don't know what I did, but I killed it, and then I tried to sell it off. I sold it again as if it was working, but then it got reported, and then I had to give the money back. Like, I did not know the value of having a water-cooled GPU. I just did, like, I had just gotten into computers. I tried to put it in my first build. No idea what I was doing. And then I've got, well, I still do have, it's my oldest card that I own. I did have a Radeon card. I put it on my dad's PC. He's not going to be gaming. But I built him a PC, and I put my old Radeon card in it. And I've also got an RX 580, which isn't old. I think it's like 2010s era, I think. AMD. But it is so solid, man. So solid. RX 580, 8 gig. Because there's a 4 gig and an 8 gig version. The 4 gig stinks. But the 8 gig version is serious. I haven't got a set break curve in mind, you know, with this train. I'm sort of just tackling every station differently. And you know, what works, and what doesn't work, doesn't work. Has it been 10 minutes, nerd? So are you able to go back then, or do I need to manually untime you out? I think it automatically does it for 10 minutes. Your problem is not the space now, Dobby. What do you mean? I can't believe you lot made me block Holiday Express from Twitch chat. Auto back, there you go. I think that's what I'm going to do in the future. It's just going to be 10 minutes. All the timeouts are just going to be 10 minutes. That way I don't even have to think about it. And you've got YouTube, so if you're so desperate to chat, you've got YouTube. Not having any starters. Oh, is the performance better for you, Nabil, than Microsoft Flight Sim? For some reason, I've always thought X-Plane performs worse. Way better. That's crazy. Fair enough. You have a lot of space in your case. What is the 7900 XT smaller than your Radeon card? How's that possible? Unless it's water cooled. The RX 7900 XT is massive, isn't it? As big as like the 3000 series Nvidia, or so I thought. Domi, what resolution do you play at? 1080p or 1440p? 7900 is bigger. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Because the way you said it, it made it seem as if you now have more space than you did previously. X-Plane 12 just has a lot of strain on the CPU. Yeah, fair. Fair. I mean, nerd, at least you could manage 4K at any resolution, mate. Sorry, at any frame rate. It's a miracle within itself. 1080p. Okay, so Domi, you should be able to max out everything. Even 1080p. That 7900 is overkill. Unless you've got a high refresh rate. And I'm talking like 360 hertz high refresh rate. You'll be more than you got a PC more than capable of pushing 2K or 4K even. CPU might be a bottleneck. That 4K PowerPoint. Yeah. I mean, when you put justified in quotation marks, ASR, are we talking rightfully justified, or it should be justified because it's a newer game, but it's not? Bro got better PC than me. Just like that. Just like that. CPU's the only thing my PC. What CPU are you running, Tommy? I don't want to know. In that case, that is what's going to be holding you back. If you struggle in games and certain applications, it will be because of the CPU. Okay, well, as long as they've been fixed, those performance issues, ASR. If those performance issues have been fixed and it's still performing however it's performing, I think it could be justified in that case. Always be Team Intel plus Nvidia. Why? I mean, yeah, you can, but why? What have those companies done for you? I'm not old, Hank. Well, I guess it's subjective, isn't it? Or relative, or both. Yeah, Intel are not having a great time with their CPUs department. The GPUs are killing it. What's they got going on right now, and what's, you know, what we know is coming, but CPUs questionable. No explainable reason I can always something. Yeah, fair enough, Nabil. Fair enough. Even when like your favored company has worse hardware though, like would you pick worse hardware because of the company? So if you were buying like a new PC, for example, you would still choose Intel even though they're currently underperforming compared to AMD. Or just going off what I've said, that they're underperforming compared to AMD. Just going off that without knowing every single detail. Putting it very, very simply, they're underperforming. I wouldn't be surprised, ASR. I haven't heard anything about it. but it would not surprise me. Although, actually, no, I don't know. Maybe it would, because they've been going hard for AI GPUs and everything AI related. So it would surprise me now if they would start branching out into the CPU market as well. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm with you then, Nabil. I think I do prefer NVIDIA. AMD definitely have a solid proposition with their high-end lineup. Good value, actually good performance. But yeah, I think I'm always going to be NVIDIA. Well, for now at least, unless like somehow AMD come up with something that blows what we know so far of the 50 series out of the water, which is a very big ask. It's gonna have to be NVIDIA. Like their professional AI division already has CPUs. Oh, interesting. But would they? Are we talking CPUs that could be put into our PCs, into our everyday systems, or would it be specifically something for AI PCs? When they say LWD CPU, no, never. That is not my calling. That is not my my area of expertise or interest, too tough, to be honest. And to even think about coming up against Intel and AMD, you're mad. When iPhones will be $11. I don't think you could get the first iPhone at $11, aside from the fact that it's like a relic. That timing was incredible for the door loading thing and the time to depart. I think there were some talks that Nvidia wants to go into the CPU market. I think even some leaks of CPUs. Interesting. I mean, to be honest, it's almost like, why not? If they can actually spare resources for that, which I'm very sure they are, I'm very sure they can, then yeah, why not, man? More money. They're on top right now, innit? So they're in a perfect position to do that. LW silicon. I feel like LWD silicon would be something completely different, nerd. It's not just about the money necessarily, but when I say resources, I'm talking the people, the expertise. Every year we'll have 5 new iPhones, and every year we'll know the price updated. $24, $600. If after 5 new iPhones, the previous one is sold at $600, something is a little bit wrong. Hello, Dre. No, take it how you want, my man. Take it how you wish. They forgot an Apple Vision Pro. I mean, it's not a surprise though, ASR. To be honest, it was a risk entering what is, generally speaking, quite a dead market. If we're being honest, I will sing the praise of VR all day, but the reality is that it's just not popping off. I don't know why. But yeah, not even Apple could revive it. And I know that I know the Vision Pro is an AR headset as opposed to VR, but nonetheless, it's in that same bracket, same umbrella. And yeah, if Apple couldn't revive it, it tells you all you need to know. Which is a big shame, big shame. I'm doing very well, thank you, my man Dre. How are you, mate? Happy New Year. NVIDIA CPU starts at 2K. It sounds AI-ish. Sounds very AI-ish. The Apple Vision Pro is not a scam. How is it a scam? It does what it's advertised to do. How is it a scam? ASR, I did see news of that this morning. Exciting for fans of Half-Life. I'm personally not. I haven't been part of the Half-Life 3 when fandom, so it doesn't change my life at all. Time to taxi. Good luck, Nabil. Domi, you know you got a better GPU than me. And when I'm not streaming, I play at 4K ultra settings with like enhancement packs and lighting stuff, I tweaks, the whole lot. And I hold it 60 FPS when I'm not streaming. So your GPU will be capable of that and more. Again, bearing in mind, CPU is pretty decent, and I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM. But for the GPU is the biggest thing of it all. Like once you've got that set, then you can sort of slowly work your way through the memory, the CPU. I think you might need to change your motherboard. That's the annoying thing with your situation, because the CPU is quite old. I'm assuming you'll need a change of motherboard, which is kind of a good thing as well, because it allows you to jump onto the new stuff, you know, maybe AM5. It won't be called Half-Life 3 since Valdo doesn't know what 3 is. Well, the code name is HLX, right, ASR? So maybe Half-Life X? They might make a full life one day. Right. You made a mistake when choosing parts, Hank. What did you do? Oh yeah, Domi, yeah. You're definitely gonna have to do, but then again, or at the same time, because you need to buy a motherboard and a CPU, you can find bundles. You can find bundles that do CPU, motherboard, and RAM. To be honest with you, you just need to have a look around. CPU cooler isn't quite strong enough. Wait, is that it? Is it just a cooler that you messed up on? Yep, we saw him flying by a node. Sorry I missed your message earlier, by the way, Dre. I didn't have YouTube chat open. Completely forgot. Bought a cheapish cooler, 40 bucks. Honestly, Hank, you could get, if what are they called? Oh my god, my brain, it's been such a long time. You can get some proper sick air coolers for that price. For the Noctua, that's the name, Noctua. Get some Noctua fans, or if you want to spend a bit more, and I don't know what your cases are like, but if you've got like a window and you want it to be a little bit pretty, you could get maybe like an AIO cooler. That they're not too expensive as they used to be. It depends on how big the rad is. I've got a 360 rad, and I think it was 150 quid more or less, my cooler. So Maybe for something a little bit smaller, you'd be looking at like around 100 for a 240. Oh, there you go. Domi said it's AIs for 80, but I'm pretty sure there are 80. But yeah. This one is a Lee and Lee one, so it's a bit on the pricey side. AIO is I don't know what it stands for, but it's a liquid cooler basically, Hank, without like you setting it up yourself. Noctua can't go wrong. Yeah, man. I don't know what's up with their color scheme, but yeah, they're on point with the actual cooling. A code name is a code name. It's like TSW4 being called Smithfield. Yeah, true. But H or X, like they've got half-life there, the initials. So, you know, what difference would it? They might as well have made it 3. If they're gonna put H or X, they might as well have named it HL3. I feel like they're just not. Like I know you memed, but I think that they're actually not. They haven't settled on a name yet. Have you got a window, Hank, on your case? Thank you, nerd. All in one. That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. Should have probably been able to work that one out, but we move. It's now running 75 degrees at 60-70% low. At 60-70% low, it's running around 70-75. I think you're good then, my brother. I think it's doing its job. Like, yes, you could get better temps, but that's fine. I wouldn't call that a bad decision. I don't know what CPU you've got, but like some AMDs are rated up to 105 degrees. So you're good. You're good. Yeah, if you've got a glass panel, then you might as well. I mean, it's up to you in it, but you might as well invest in a pretty cooler if that's your thing. Pardon me. Yeah, nerds. Yeah. I wish mine was cable managed. At the back it is, funnily enough, at the back it is, but because I've got my radiator on top of my case, and the fans are RGB, that's 2 cables for each fan going into the PC. It's a mess. It's a complete mess. But hey, I love it. Got Ryzen 6. Yeah, so heck, what's the problem then? You're good. Don't overthink it. You're good, man. You're good. Trust me. Hello, CP. Happy New Year. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hello, Dan. How you doing, mate? Happy New Year to you as well. A new look? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I had it from just before the new year, but yeah, I'll take it. I'm glad you're doing well, CP. I'm doing good as well myself, thank you. Yeah, we're going to start talking. Oh, the bill. I don't even have the foggiest idea of what it is. Your PC's finally working. I had a GPU issue. I'm glad that it's sorted out now, man. What GPU issue exactly, CP? Like, what was wrong with the GPU? It suits me. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. You know what? I used to wear glasses when I was 15, 16. I used to actually wear glasses in school. And then I didn't need them anymore. And then I took them off. And then didn't wear glasses at all until like 2020, 2019, 2020, around then. Then I stopped wearing them. Then I started wearing them again in 2022. Stopped wearing them. And I think I'm going to keep... I wear them all the time now. I only take them off if I'm going to like get in the shower or sleep. Because I don't need them. I don't actually need to wear them. But they make enough of a difference that I would rather keep them on. 3060, that's decent CP. Very decent. The only issue that there was with the 3060 was that the value isn't great. But the performance itself, as long as you're like 1080p or 1440p even, I think you're alright. Good luck, Nabil, with your takeoff. Only 2 people died with fireworks this year. How do you die from fireworks? Like, is it a fire caused by fireworks? Did a firework blow up in someone's face? Was it big enough that it would kill them? Fireworks, that's always confused me. Thank you, nerds. I'll see how likely it is that I'll find that particular chat later on and come back to it. But thank you for putting it up. If anything, slap it in Discord. And due to dust accumulated in the interior of the PC is fucking. Oh, so was it just a dust thing then? Well, you know, that's a point to that's an opportunity to remind you guys, clean out your PCs every now and again. Maybe invest in like a blower. The manual ones are pretty cheap, but I think I got like an automatic one for not that much, to be honest. Take a PC outside and just give it a dusting, man. Take out the air filters. You might have one at the bottom. You'll definitely have one at the front. You might have one at the top. It makes a big difference. You have a 3060 Ti, but I need more VRAM. How much VRAM does a 3060 Ti have, Dan? Preston is pretty. Oh yeah, Dommy, yeah. It is. It's your CPU that's holding you back now. If you don't encounter 60 FPS, ultra settings, maxed out, whatever, on every single route, even Blackpool Preston, even West Coast Mainland over Shap, at 1080p, your CPU's cock blocking you. €600. How much was the screen, CP? Because I do understand that there is a labor cost, but labor to remove dust. Yeah, Hank, the only thing with a leaf blower is it's a little bit too powerful. Like, if you it can damage if you don't hold your fans down. If you let your fans spin while you're blowing air into the case, it can damage the bearings. Yeah, I need to do the same. Like, because I don't have a case, I don't have a side panel, sorry. Like, I can see the dust that's built up. As a matter of fact, this is my GPU if it's not too hot. Okay, it's not too bad, but there's like somewhat of like a layer, and that was like a brief swipe, and I can very, very, very clearly see where I've swiped. It's not great, but hey, it is what it is. I can get the case now, but I don't know. I don't need to. Like, I've been like this for like a year. Over a year now. And it survived. We'll carry on surviving. Yeah, honestly, nerds, hold on to that for life, man. Hold on to that for life. It's got 20 gigabytes of VRAM. Jesus, I don't even know. It has 8 gigabytes of VRAM then. Wow. 8 gigabytes of VRAM in this day and age, yeah, it's just not enough. Wait, the 3060 has 12 gig. Right, CP. Maybe, I think we're just talking the fan bearings. The fan bearings. I'm holding my GPU in my hand, Hank. Although the way the frame rate is, it feels like it. It's really hot in here. Get that window open. Nice one, Nabil. Oh my god, look at this frame rate. Wow, is the stream still alive? As long as the stream is still alive, I'm gonna keep on going. But wow, it's actually a slideshow. This is actually a slideshow. Welcome to Frankfurt. Thank you, CP, for the 4 months of Prime. Appreciate you, my man. Stream is okay. I don't know how, you know. I don't know how, but I'm grateful for it. I'm not gonna complain. But this is only because I've got Streamlabs open. I did this run yesterday, this exact run, and you know the frames dropped when I got to Frankfurt. But 4K Ultra, it was smoother than this. It wasn't a solid 60, but it was smoother than this. It was smooth, basically, just not at 60 FPS. Okay, I'm just gonna look down. Why am I doing it again? Because I need to take it off. I need to take it off. Simple as that. It needs to get done at some point. Hello, Neil. How you doing, mate? Been a while. Good to see you. It doesn't even matter. We've got 3070. Yeah, I mean, I've seen people in the forums complain with 4090. So, us 3000 series peasants. We're dreaming if we think we can have a solid entrance, a smooth entrance into Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof. Glad that you're doing well, my man. So am I, nerd. I'll be very honest with you, mate. So am I. It's never gone this bad with the stream, like, completely fine. Stepford County Railway, second PC, something like crazy that days. CP, why Stepford County and not British Rail? I know, generally speaking, Stepford County is a lot more popular than British Rail, but why? Nabil, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. The only need to upgrade is, well, a big part of it is your own desire. If you don't need to, if it will make much of a difference to you, then there's no point. There's no point at all. Is the webcam struggling? Interesting. The webcam is struggling indeed. What do you mean, no way, dummy? Why no way? Why no way? I know why my audio is fine. It's because I'm not using embedded broadcast. I think it should still be using just directly to the microphone. You need your bosses to buy a new PC. I mean, if they buy a new PC, then is it going to be a gaming PC, so to speak? I did see the audio lag a little bit there. Oh, it's lagging. Luckily, we're at the end. Get out of there. Now we're back. We should be back now. I actually tried playing BR, but I preferred SCR because I already had GD rank. Okay, yeah, fair enough, CP, fair enough. Well, you could start a new, like, you know, building up your ranks in British Rail. Just saying. I can play MSFS 2024 with medium settings, some stuff in high. Sure, start as well on ground as well. Time for an upgrade. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, Neil, 5000 series is around the corner, mate. And if we're going off what the leaks have told us, wow. With the 5090 especially, wow. It's wild. It's actually wild. Right, we've got one more to do from the standard journey mode, where we're going to be starting in Frankfurt. So let's see how that goes before we go into the 111 stuff. Oh, I completely forgot about that, Nabil. Yeah, to be a guard on SEO, you have to do some training things, isn't it? Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, right then. So you can... Okay. So you can make it a gaming PC then. Is there any way you could just like waffle your way to a 40 series? Or is that just beyond the realms of possibility? They know that you play a lot. 47, I mean 47 I think is about as powerful as a 3080 or a 3080 Ti. First you have to do a training to become a qualified driver. I'm going to look down. After that you do the dispatcher training. And then you can do the guard training. That's annoying. But if you're going all in on it, you're ready to give it your time and dedicate yourself to it, why not? Usually looking at your seat sorts out this issue. Not at this moment in time. Nerd, I already decided I'm getting a 5090 for my next build. However much it costs, I'm going for it. My Streamlabs is lagging, and so I'm thinking the audio is lagging. If it is, do let me know, but you guys haven't mentioned anything, which is a little bit strange. So if the audio is actually fine, just let me know. Because I've tried to like not speak as much while I can see it happening. Yeah, oh yeah, camera's finished. Yeah. But audio's not. That's incredible. Yeah. The camera will fix itself once we get away from Frankfurt. That's a good point. Everything else seems cooked. Everything else is indeed cooked, nerds. You're not wrong. Yeah, that's a fair reason, CP, to be honest. That's very fair. You know what, Dan? That's very healthy. That is very, very healthy. I'm happy that that's your environment, to be honest. That's very important. Waiting for the news about the 50 series about something of 16 gigabytes of VRAM minimum. I mean, Neil, I think what's the 4080? I don't know what the 4080 is at, but I know the 4090 has got like 24 gigabytes of RAM. But I don't know about the rest of the 50 lineup, but I know the 5090 is going to be 32 gigabytes of RAM. 32 gigabytes of VRAM. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, even. But yeah, 16. Honestly, 16 gigabytes in itself is plenty. I think it's very easy to get carried away as technology moves on. But yeah, 16 gigabytes in itself is plenty. What CPU am I rocking? Ryzen 7 5800 X3D. Yeah, Nabil, might as well, my man. You'd have been waiting long enough. And by then, all the new features would have been... technology would have matured, right? So you wouldn't be dealing with what people would have had to be dealing with upon release. As is the case with anything, really. $3900X solid. 5950X solid as well. That was on my list. 5950X was on my list, but it was just a little bit out of my my budget. All right, Nabil, that's fair. If your music's too loud, please let me know. I'd rather no music at all, and I even considered not having music, background music, but I feel like there needs to be something to fill in the space. The game's just not loud enough. Actually, I don't know. I might give it a go next stream, next TSW stream. I am dummy. I am gonna get a 9800 X3D. Is it 9800 or 9700 X3D? I'm gonna get a completely new system. It's gonna be ridiculous. Everything's. I'm gonna get. What I'm using now will be my streaming setup. Yeah, no, it's all new. All new. Music is too loud and the game is too low. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I mean, Nerd, I'm hoping for it. It's gonna cost a whole lot, so we'll see, innit? But I'm hoping for it. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, innit? How likely or how realistic it is to come into fruition, I can't say. But yeah, we'll see, innit? You know what, I'm gonna do it from now. I'm gonna silence the music completely and then increase the game volume for you guys. Reach cruising out. You've been busy, Nabil. Who are you flying with, Nabil, or who are you flying for? The thing is, Nerds, I do wonder, will a 5090 be sufficient for 240 Hz at 4K? Or should I say 240 FPS at 4K? Like, you look at the new... Oh my god, I've forgotten the name. What the hell's the name? What's that character's name? Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. Yeah, Indiana Jones. You look at the new Indiana Jones game, and the minimum requirement is RTX, is a card of ray tracing on it. So we're definitely going towards that direction. Let me know if the game's too loud. I've turned it up quite a bit, you know. Almost forgot we're going to receive an overground route. Yeah, I'm still hoping to hear that it's going to be extended, whether after the initial release or whether it's going to be delayed and then extended later on. But if it's not, it's, you know, it's alright. Roy Amarok, nice. Yeah, I can't wait to have that experience, nerd. I'm gonna try and go for a purchase again later on this month and see. Why do Londoners joke so much with the Windrush line? Do we? I don't know about any joking around that we do with the Windrush line. And also, again, if you do prefer the music in the background, let me know. Or if you want the game to be louder or whatever, just let me know. Yeah, my refund came in this morning. Nerd. I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait until things are in stock, and then yeah, see if it's worth it. I think I want to get the monitor first because I'll still have fun with that wheel on my current monitor. But if I have like an ultra wide and it's like wrapping around me, and it's almost like a VR experience at that point. Having that wheel would hit so much harder. So, yeah, I think I'm either going to prioritize getting a monitor first and then go in for the wheel. Or I should stop being silly, get a monitor, get the new monitor, and then get a bloody streaming PC. That will just do me between now and getting my new PC. Building my new PC. I think I'm just mucking about at this point, to be honest with you. Because one thing I've really needed is a streaming PC. It's just a separate PC to stream from. It would better the experience for you guys as much as it would for me. But I'm not serious. I'm not being serious. Mad, Nabil. Crazy. The chances of that are ridiculously low. Going from having no walls. Yeah. Nothing will replace that. Nothing replaced that. For me, it was my PS3 controller. My PS3 controller, man. To a wheel. To be honest, even the jump from a keyboard to a controller was actually not too bad. But it's got nothing on getting a wheel. I did consider that, nerd. I considered that, but from the research I've done, I need like a decent GPU. So I'm looking for something. Well, the minimum I'm looking for GPU is a 1080. If I can find something with a 1080 or higher for a good price, I'm sold. But if not for that requirement, I would have sorted myself out by now. Mouse steering, yeah, Nabil, I've heard that from a few people. Bro, that's mind blowing to me. The fact that, like, whenever I saw that I would see that option, I would always think to myself, why is this even an option? But people actually use it, which is crazy to me. I don't know how your brain can, like, I don't know, man. I couldn't do it. It's too sensitive. A mouse is way too sensitive. The district line, CP. In its entirety. In its entirety, the district line. It would have to be. It would have to be like mid 2000s. As long as it's got the old D stock trains. Old D, so like let's say yeah, mid 2000s era. And with all the branches, yeah, it's a big ask. So I'm not. I would never expect it to come into the game. At least, not by someone who's extremely passionate about the underground. But it's good to dream. Omzi taught you that. Yeah, but Nebo, you could steer with WASD. You could do keyboard steering on Omzi. You didn't have to steer with your mouse. Mouse steering, nah, but there's no way mouse steering is better than keyboard steering, boys. No way. I know it's obviously, you know, preference, but nah. I did use the game on a laptop here, and maybe that's the maybe that was it. But even with a proper mouse, imagining it, I just can't picture it being better. No way. Yeah, but no, a MacBook comes with a solid graphics processor, so you know you're good regardless with that. I think you were asking me about the laptop ASR. This winter season, yeah, has been horrible for my body. For my breathing mechanisms. Also note, I don't want an Apple product for my PC. I don't want a MacBook or a Mac Pro or whatever. Or a Mac. Windows all the way. I could put something together. Yeah. That's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout. I'm trying to do it the quick way. But realistically, I don't need to. The annoying thing is, it's so annoying. I had a PC capable, pardon me, minus the GPU, of streaming. I would have just needed to get a GPU, but that was the PC that I gave to my dad. Obviously, I couldn't have foreseen that I was going to do streaming as much as I am. But yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, I've got it all year round, nerd. I've got it all year round. Under whatever name it was to hide under, whether it's hay fever, rhinitis, allergic rhinitis, wherever it is, all year round, man. I can always. I mean, yeah. I guess for productivity, as much as I won't buy a Mac myself, I will say yeah. From what I've seen, heard, they are good for that. But I guess it's like what Nabil was saying earlier about like, I don't want to say being loyal to brands, but I think I'm always gonna be a Windows boy. That sucks for you, yeah, bro. But that's how I'm always blowing my nose. You think I have a cold? I don't. It's just it's that. And sometimes it's like the whole thing. Sometimes it would just be like my nose being a bit runny and annoying. Other times it'll be the stuffiness, sneezing. Yeah, yesterday was quite not bad, but it wasn't great either. Very, very stuffy yesterday. Sneezing here and there. And then it can just like it can get later in the day and I'll be fine. But if you see me in that very moment, you think I might think I've got COVID. Nabil, you're moving quick. If you're over Spanish territory already. It says vacuum tuners. Oh my god. You know, bro, I'm not even kidding. Yesterday I went through so many tissues. I was literally trying to like think up some sort of mechanism that I could create to constantly drain my nose because it's ridiculous. And I've had it pretty much my whole life. So annoying, man. So annoying. Do your thing, Dommy. Yeah, boys, I think the bell's flying on the Concorde. My only company loyalties do not buy Apple. Well, I mean, then it is what it is, isn't it? If you just happen to not be loyal to Apple, you're not loyal to Apple. It is what it is. Apple's great only for the iPad. Well, am I forced to agree? I mean, it does what I need it to, innit? Not gonna lie. I actually don't know how much this one costs. But getting it for free it's great. I wouldn't have bought it though. I would have bought the Samsung one. Just so I can have what's the word? Parity? What's the word? I forgot the word. But because I got my phone, it can just work like in conjunction with it. Wait, how long have you been flying for, Nabil? It feels like you took off like 20 minutes ago. So you've crossed. Well, you wouldn't be crossing Morocco, but you've crossed the ocean. No, actually, no, you would be crossing Morocco. Yeah, you've crossed Morocco, you've crossed the ocean. In what, 20 minutes? 20, 30 minutes? Hell yeah, that's fast. Took off at 14:07. Yeah, and it's 14:40 now. Or is that 14:07 Germany time? I think you guys are an hour ahead, aren't you? So you took off over an hour and a half ago. What the hell? Yeah, you did not take off an hour and a half ago. So you must have taken off half an hour ago. You can't get to Spain that quick. This will be crossing Morocco. Or at least over the ocean. It means Zulu. Yeah, GMT, not Zulu. I don't know Zulu. Zulu time equals GMT. I still stand by you are yeah, okay, yes, you literally are flying, but as in you're going very quickly. Yeah, honestly, what Nerd said. I don't know where this Zulu thing comes from. All I know is GMT. I think that's like... I thought GMT was like the standard. Or is Zulu specific to aviation? Also, what on earth was up with like planes last week? Every day it was something new. Also, I'll get you guys out a schedule for it's Thursday. Perhaps for this coming week. I want to talk about that until all investigations are out. I mean, you can speculate. Share your thoughts. Aside from, it's not great. Were they all Boeing? I know the majority of them were Boeing, but were they all Boeing airlines? Boeing airplanes, sorry. Brother. By what? 0.1 kilometers an hour? Really? You could say that, ASR. You could definitely say that. Not relevant in any cases. Like you said, we'll find out. No, dummy. I didn't hear it, so it didn't happen. I can't believe that. I was like 0.1 kilometers from 85. I actually thought I was in the clear. Birds was gonna happen in 80 planes. Wait, which ones were due to bird strikes? I heard, was it the, let me not make myself look like a fool. I did hear about one of them where I saw something to do with bird strikes, but that was only one. Uh-huh. Was there any others that had bird strikes as a possibility? As a possible cause? I know, right, nerds? I know. Watch the replay. I didn't go over 45. I didn't go. I knew it was coming at 45. I still stand by my thing of it. Nothing should happen until you go to 46. I will die on that hill. That was the most destiny. Yeah, that one is nasty, man. I know a lot of people were talking about the concrete barrier, but I also saw someone say that not close, but it could have been within striking distance. There was like a hotel, I think, so it ended up being a blessing. Well, arguably, there's a concrete barrier. Hey, Sammy. Thank you for the 4 months, my friend. Where are you? Hey, there you are. Happy New Year, my man. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Azerbaijan one was a different type of bird strike. Russia drone. Right. So was it? But Russia's still denying it, though, aren't they? From what I last heard. I gotta go into hiding now, nerd. You know what? Bro whipped out the maths, and I can't even be mad. Like, how can I argue? This is we see when you lot make your arguments, yeah. Come at me with hard facts. Come at me with statistics. Come at me with evidence. You want the bills done there, yeah? How can I argue that? How can I even try to argue that without looking like a fool? Thank you very much, Nabil. Understood. Understood. New glasses. Yes, Sammy, I did have some previously, but they were broken. That I used to wear. So I said, you know what? I might as well go and get like a refreshed eye test, see if anything's changed, and get some new glasses for myself and the missus while I was at it. The wall is indeed apologising. Nabil, so there weren't any like buildings within striking distance? Because I feel like if it hit a building, you've now got all the casualties on the plane and the building itself. Very dashing, thank you. Thank you, my man. Adding change appearance possible in another country. I mean, I've got the glasses on now, so that's an easy one. Just take them off. Let the beard grow out a bit. Let the hair grow out. And then I'm off. Putin apologized for the drone strike, saying I have some great strike. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm not going to dip my fingers in that bucket. Yeah, CP, the braking as well. The braking has a horrible delay. Just anything with the 114, whether you're driving it, whether you're driving the loco itself, the brakes are very delayed, or whether you're driving something else with the 114 at the back, you deal with the same problem. Cool seeing the ICE1 go past. Yeah, the Dostos sounds that bad. I've got a mod for them, but I think it's for one of the Dostos, not all of them, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, nerds. Like, I'm not even offended. Like, I respect it. Like, that's what I want. Like, prove me wrong. If I'm wrong, prove it to me. So that next time, I don't look like a fool anymore. That house looks like a smiley face. Race at 401. I don't think I can catch up. It's now on LZB and it's going to go up to 200. I'm stuck on 160. Actually, can do AI trains operate with LZB? Maybe it too will be stuck on 160. I don't know. I would hope not, for the sake of realism. Either way, we've got no chance though. And hey, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. We're a regional service, doing our little thing. I mean, we are an express service as well, but not like, we're not an intercity, you know? So things are in order, as they should be. Can't forget that one, ASR. That one in 2014, oh man. I still get that in my reels every now and again, I don't know why. Like videos of the aftermath and stuff. Oh boy. Chat, I blame you for this. Emergencies or no emergencies? Emergencies or no emergencies? Emergencies or no emergencies? Do I have faith? I'll keep faith. I won't go to emergency. We're good. May not have been the smoothest of station stops, but it's a station stop. I should have held the brakes. I'll release them a little bit. By the time you reply, it's too late. Too late for what? Oh yeah, there's definitely a red glow. There's some smoke coming up. Okay, Nabil, right, yeah, okay, that's, well then, yeah. Realistically, cause of that is the wall. I wonder what the story behind that wall even being there is. Like, I've seen... What's them, like... Oh no, but that's only upon landing. I was gonna say that them poles with like the lights on them, but I think that's only when you're coming into land, right? I've never seen a wall though, just a straight up wall like that. As if its purpose was to stop a plane going any further. Oh right, no, yeah. It's lagging because of, I think. Well, actually, no, the stream didn't lag, did it? Only my camera did. So the latency should be solid. I don't know why. Maybe because of the streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. Now I'm doing that directly through Streamlabs, whereas before I was doing it through Restream. So maybe that's introduced a little bit of a delay. Either way, I'm pretty sure it's better than whatever YouTube's dealing with. I don't know why the delay on YouTube is always worse. Oh, it could be that as well, no? Yeah. That's only going to make it worse. Oh, we've got 146. We've got 146. I thought it was a double 14. Breaking is still delayed. But alas, it's a 146. Yeah, that was, yeah. That was very interesting, the bill. I guess we wait until the investigation's done. Probably the contents of the black box get released, so at least we hear what was going on. Yeah, just overall a strange one, to be honest. The older ones are better, nerd. I'd love to see them in the game, you know. I've seen like videos and pictures of them. I'd love to see them in game. There's been opportunities, if I'm not mistaken, where we could have had them, but Dove Cell, no better. Right, Nabil, right. Oh, 500 hertz coming. Where's the 500 hertz? Is it that one over there? Okay, we're good. It is, okay. I thought it was near. I thought it was going to be at the end of the platform, the red signal, but we're good. Got some leeway. It was brutal. It was. It's just so. The worst thing about it is that it could have been prevented if not for the barrier. One doing the business. I think I've seen videos of that landing ASR. If not, then there would have been another one. But yeah, the front landing gear was sideways, basically parallel to how it should have been. Yeah. I mean, unless the pilot was suicidal, which in which case they would have just nosedived into the ground instead. I just cannot for the life of me imagine, unless there was a particular issue with the landing gear, why it didn't come down. Yeah, he did. Or she. It's a shame that it ended the way it ended. And it's like, literally nothing you could do, mate. You're just watching the thing get closer and closer and closer. It must have been horrible, man. But it was pretty much perfect. I don't think anyone did, Nabil. Not gonna lie. Like we've seen. Well, I don't speak for everyone, but there are plenty of videos out there where that show planes landing without landing gear, and it can be a bit messy at times. But you know, it ends up being relatively fine with everyone coming off safely with the emergency slide. But yeah, the minute that camera turned. Completely different story. Dummy, with TSC, don't get too ahead of yourself. That game doesn't actually run well on new hardware. You'll be definitely able to push more than what you did previously, but you won't be able to just put everything on the highest and think it's going to be Gucci. It's weird because that game was, I don't want to use the word optimized because it's going to counter what I'm going to say, but like it was made for old school hardware, and even on old school hardware it doesn't, like, I don't think there's any combination of parts that can get TSC working at Ultra. Really, nerd? I'm not surprised. Well, actually, no, tell a lie. Actually, no, I'm not. Because when it came out, yeah, 120 hertz was like more or less the highest panel you could get. And it was still pretty hardcore for the time it came out, so that makes sense. Oh my god, this must stop. I mean, it depends on what you want at the end of the day in the bill, I think. If we're talking about need, then realistically we don't need more than 30. If we're going to be honest. We were on 30, fine. I'm going to go to emergency. We were in 30 growing up. and everything was cool. As a matter of fact, you could argue 24 is fine. Movies are shot in 24 FPS. I think just TV in general, like TV shows and stuff, everything I think on TV is at 24. So again, if we're gonna talk needs, you don't even need more than that. However, if we're gonna talk about what you'd like, no, that's a completely different story. If you let it go to 240, even the mouse lags like a slideshow. That is so weird. The only time I've ever had that issue myself was with Bus Driver. Old school bus driving game. And I remember the first time I played it on a serious system. The menu, the menu, in the background of the menu are just like buses doing their thing, just driving around. The buses were moving like 1,000,000 miles an hour. The menu is fine, the mouse was moving fine, but the buses in the background were just doing completely their own thing. So the thing is, Sammy, to my eyes, 30 FPS is choppy. And I know it's not. Mentally, I know. But if I'm playing at 30 FPS, it's very obvious to me. So I think it would take some getting used to. But as long as it's smooth, like you said, and consistent, yeah, I'll take that over like a jumpy 60. Still better than seeing motion blur. Well, I've learnt my lesson now. Well, let me say I learnt my lesson. Me and motion blur have a strange relationship. Like, there was a time when I had it off, then I turned it back on, then I turned it off, then I turned it back on, and then you guys preferred it off, so I've now turned it off. But then again, now it seems it looks better. But there was a time when it looked worse with motion blur off, so yeah. Moral of the story, you can't trust your own eyes. Yeah, true, Sammy. Yeah, true. I find that it helps with like a sense of speed sometimes, nerd. Or I did find it did that. Apparently now I don't anymore. But that was my thing with it. It gave me that sense of speed. And I'm curious that when I do eventually move over to 240 Hz, well, I think I'm not going to be playing at 240 FPS anyway. Never mind. I need to get like a 1080p, like esports monitor. 360. No, there's like 500 Hz now, ain't there? 500 Hz, 1080p. See how that handles. Close to Madrid. Yeah, the excuse one is yeah, that's definitely a thing. I've never experienced it making me sick though. Do you tend to get motion sickness? I wonder if it's something, or if there's a correlation between motion sickness and motion blur sickness. Yes, CP, after this one. I think this is our last... Yeah, this is our last service for, like the main story. The main journey mode. And then I'm going to be doing the 1-1-1-1 after. That is interesting. Very, very interesting, nerd. tuna. I do like photorealism in parts and places. If you're like looking at it from the right angle, in the right light, something looks really, really flipping good. Lower in the video just points to bad performance of compression. Really? I don't know if it had anything to do with compression with regards to video. Nabil, I don't know which one you're referring to. I don't know which one you're referring to. But I'm happy for you. I share in your joy. Oh. So you can do an X-plane as well. I'll bear that one in mind. I'll bear it in mind. I didn't realize the OMSI one, I had it already from last time. But it was just sitting on my desktop and I just didn't notice until after I downloaded it again. But somehow something got corrupted. I don't know what it is. Not corrupted. There was a virus apparently. I didn't know uTorrent detects viruses, but here we go. And so it cancelled the rest of the download. Yeah, me and your customers are the same, Sammy. Like, show it to me. Show me the final product side by side, and I'll be able to very easily pick out the difference. But to explain it to me in technical terms, nah, no chance. I was very close to doing OMSI, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Because I started the stream quite early, I was considering doing OMSI. Because at least we would have driven in the day. Because it's been getting dark so quickly. So the last previous runs we've been doing have been in the darkness. But I think maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But maybe I'll start the stream. I could have started streaming today, to be honest, like an hour or 2 hours before I actually did. And I'm going to consider doing that tomorrow as well, so I'll give you guys a heads up, which is this. But yeah, I could be streaming from quite early tomorrow. What, Nabil? Like doing it legit? I considered it, and should anything come out from this point forwards, I will do it that way. But like, there's nothing that I want so bad. It's like what I have now. If I lose it because of the way that I got it, it won't bother me. But for any future releases, I would definitely consider them. Time this for 8 hours. Ooh. Oh, I like the sound of that. I do like the sound of that. I'll consider that. I'll consider that. I'm very close to rank 3. Bro showing another face on stream. Listen, you get what you get with me, man. Off stream, on stream. get what you get. Darn. Let's change my point, man. Oh, really? I completely forgot, Nabil. Sorry. I genuinely completely forgot. I will do that. If I play today, play tonight after stream, I'll do it. But it's unlikely because I'm going out at 5. And then I won't be back until quite late. So it'll be tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow. Sammy, I find it very grindy. And a little bit annoying. I'll tell you what annoys me about it. The fact that the heat level doesn't reset when going from daytime to nighttime, which makes sense because cool is the same day. But with the amount of events that there are in the daytime, and the fact that a lot of them force a police chase upon you, so they force you to get a heat level or increase your heat level, I find it a little bit unfair and annoying that you end up, unless you skip 90% of the day events, you end up going into the night events where there's a lot more money to be made with like a level 3, at least like a level 3 heat level, which really hinders progress. That and yeah, it just feels a bit grindy. I'm planning on finish it, and I will finish it, but I've just found those little gripes that when I was playing through Need for Speed Heat, I didn't experience. You know, this morning, Nabil, yeah, I played a little bit. I played a little bit to get thumbnails, and then I played a little bit to do, I did the new summit, which went really well. The only thing that annoyed me with it, though, is the, wait, I didn't finish the summit. Out of the last 3, I've only done 1, which was, I forgot now. But the police chases annoyed me because of the way they work. It's like you have to get like huge hits to get good points. Do you think I did it as a risk reward type thing? Skip the days and just do nights. I tried to skip the days, Sammy, but it wouldn't let me. So the daytime came around, and then I just went straight back into the garage. But then it didn't skip to nighttime. Like I went back to the garage, I went inside to like the menu screen, and then I went out again, and it was just daytime. Nabil, honestly, I haven't forgotten. I think about that almost daily, actually, that we need to do that. I'll let you know. I finally edited and uploaded the recorded ones I have ready, so now I need to make some new records. Or create some new footage, basically. So probably for that. I've done a few already, Domi. Nobody watches them. The most I've had in an editing stream is I think like 5 people. And that was only for a very short time. Not many people are interested in watching one. And plus, I don't make many videos that require a ton of editing. My videos are quite simple for the most part. So did I, man. So did I. Tut. Oh, speaking of OG, here we go. I forgot about that. Not gonna lie, I did say I was gonna stream it, didn't I? I forgot. I'll keep it real. Yeah. We'll see, innit? We'll see. I won't make any promises. Well, Dommy, from May, I've done like not many, but I've done a few editing streams. And then I have my phone on my hands for this other school. I would only do those streams in the evenings. It wouldn't be during the day. Yeah, what's called local. That's right. And I think since those days in the bill, I've played it like once on stream. Truly OG. Honestly, I don't find it that bad, and it is probably 100% because I don't know their region in real life. I've never been there. I haven't done my research, but from what I see in the game, it's cool. So I enjoy it. I like myself a bit of West Cornwall local. I don't play it often. I don't play it at all actually, but I don't have an issue with it. It was the Forza ones that surprised me, Nabil. That you, especially because nobody watched us except for you know who. So, like that one caught me off guard completely when you said that you were there during the Forza streams. That is also very OG. The most I've got in a Forza stream is like 3 people. You, me, and someone else, probably. You know who. I would not be surprised. I'm looking forward to driving the one-on-one. Probably one of my favored German locos. I'd love to know where they get their names from, man. Because they were very creative, very imaginative. Who knows, maybe a lot of the stories they told were true. Maybe. But regardless, they were very imaginative. It's difficult not to. All the details associated are very difficult to forget, unfortunately. Sometimes I do wonder if they're still around, but under like in secret, basically. They just don't say anything. It's possible. The only good thing about this code is that my PC can never get too hot. I don't want to hear no complaints from it. That GPU's too hot and the CPU's too hot. I don't give a toss. It is freezing cold. Oh man, where do I even start? Where do I even start? It was someone that used to come onto my streams, and you can still, the streams are still up on YouTube to this day, so they're still there from like, when was it, Nabil? 2021, I think. And they would just say the strangest things. Basically, 2021, thank you. They would just say the strangest things. Like, strange as in interestingly strange, but also worryingly strange as well. And just have these stories. I don't even know, like, I don't even know how to describe it, man. You gotta see it. You just gotta see it for yourself. Very strange. They would be there every single stream. And bear in mind, I didn't have viewers. Nobody would watch. It would literally be Nabil and people that would stop by every now and again and maybe write a comment or two here, and that would be that. But I believe it was a she. She would be there every single stream without fail from the beginning until the end, and just tell me the weirdest stories about her life. Did the refs use this one? He was a mod back then. No, you lot are godsends in comparison. I don't think you understand. Like, it would make me feel genuinely uncomfortable. Like jokes aside, like I would feel genuinely uncomfortable streaming. Forget like just being like pissed off. Like, you don't piss me off every now and again. Forget that. I'm talking. I was like, I didn't want to stream. I didn't really want to stream. And I couldn't, like, after the stream's finished, I would try and like ban her from the channel, but I couldn't click her name. YouTube wouldn't allow me to click her name for whatever reason. So I just had to live with it for all the months that I was streaming. Nah, not in that sense, nerd. Not in that sense. I've definitely been made uncomfortable, but just not like worryingly or anxiously uncomfortable, you know. And yeah, what Nabil said. And Nabil, I don't even think it was different. Like, I don't know, maybe it was different accounts with different names, but the name would be different quite often. Maybe like 2 different names a week. And there would be these really either very old school, like old English names, or like the one Nabil mentioned a couple of chat messages up, like, but they would just be like long ass names, and then she would tell me like weird stories about like her family history. It was just yeah. I'll give you one example, so you can kind of get an idea. one story that she told me was that in her family, they make them wear dummies or pacifiers until they're 18 and dress like babies. I'm talking that kind of wit. And that was like one of many. And she would say it not like as if she would say it as if it's really her life. And I would never know whether like she's being serious or whether she's like fantasizing. She wasn't trolling. It wasn't a troll. It was way too deep to be a troll. And this would be daily. Whenever I'd stream. And then there was some normal things. She told me about like a book that she was writing. She told me like some ideas of a book that she had in mind, that she was working on. And that was cool, you know. I was always interested to hear, you know, to hear that kind of thing. But some of the other things, you sound like someone you work with, Sammy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, definitely, you know, yeah, 100%, 100%. Oh, bro, it makes the fursuit thing like laughable, which it is anyway. Don't get me wrong, it is, but like, oh man, it's just yeah. It was just yeah. Like I said, it's all up. It's all up on YouTube. Everything's still up on YouTube. So if you're curious enough, go ahead and look for it in it. Any like. No, but what was a bad one? There was one particular one that was like that stood out. I don't remember what stream it was. I don't know. It was GTA. Oh, I could have been Forza GTA. I don't remember. But there was one in particular that stood out. Thank you, Nabil. Yeah, what Nabil said. Those are the names that she would use. I'm just gonna do it that way, this way, to be honest. Let's not do that, Dommy. Let's not get out in the first suit for the new year. I need to sort out my post. What's that? Not on the post box, PO box. At least they're not on Discord. They could be. I'm glad that they're just not here. And the thing is, I was too shy to say like stop. So I would just sort of like go along with it or just not respond. But then when I wouldn't respond, she'd be like, oh, you can't see my messages. She would like acknowledge that I wasn't responding. So I couldn't get away from it. And there's no one else talking in chat. Like Nabil would come in every now and again and say a couple things, but then that would be it. But she would be, like I said, there the whole time. So I just couldn't escape it. Yeah, and apparently she had a lot of children, and it was are those her ones apparently, Nabil, that she was saying were hers. She was like, she told me, I remember what age, I don't remember what age she told me, but it was like too young to have a lot of children, unless either you had triplets and twins and octuplets and everything, or it started off very young. So yeah, this wasn't great. Oh my god, comes to a stop hard. Poor passengers. Poor passengers. It's suspected spam. Do I pick it up or do I not? How can it's not gonna spam number 074? It means it's a mobile number. Calling from a mobile number and it's suspected spam. It's not a good sign. Did you know you had the witches on the streams? Well, ASR, I did. And I don't know why you called her a witch, but I find it interesting because a lot of the things I'm gonna... No! Thank God, just in time. A lot of the things she said were very witchy. Very like spiritual. So yeah. I don't know. We'll never find out, and I'm quite glad that we'll never find out what exactly was the situation. Oh yeah, Sammy, yeah. It was either genuinely an illness or she needed to be checked out. I was actually very close one day to just like reporting it. I'll be very honest. There was something she told me, I don't remember what it was, but I was very close to reporting it. Something that like some family thing that was done to like kids. ASR, that's literally my thing. If it's important, if it's like a company, I'll get a text message or an email about whatever it was, or they'll just call again. These callers don't tend to call again, they're actual spam. They don't tend to call twice if you don't pick up. Or it won't be family or friends. I don't have real life friends anyway. You know, probably your boss was ringing you. That would be scary. That would actually be scary. By the way, if you're worried you can't see anything on the screen, I can't either. I can't see past like the first 10 meters. Sometimes they do it just to make drama. Who? You're not talking about friends, are you? Yeah, ASR, when it happens like that, I think it's a company that's doing it off multiple different numbers. But yeah, that's a sign. A very telltale sign. Turn my mic up a little bit. You know what I think it is? I'm going to turn the game sound a little bit down a little bit. It could be that the game sounds quite high because I turned it up a lot because of how quiet the Dostos were earlier, and I just never made up for it. So it should be much better now. I've just turned the game sound down. It is very loud though. Like the train's actually very loud. Even in my ears, it's very loud. Yeah. What Nabil posted was a thing from her. Her family were apparently connected to like a princess in Germany, something to do with a ship being named after someone, a granddad or someone like that. I don't know. All I know is I've missed my stop. No, I haven't. Oh my god, these brakes are OP. I forgot how OP these brakes are. Jesus. Automod pinged it. Why? Oh, because he said arse. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why that didn't go through. It's not. It's the fact that he said arse German. It's highlighted both. It's not just arse by itself. That's not the problem. It's the fact that he said arse German. That's what he had a problem with. In that order. No, it was the fact that it had German behind it, nerd. Yeah, but ass was written in the American way. Ass. Oh, I have been left voicemail. I have been left voicemail. Interesting. So it was a proper call. I'll tend to that later on. Yeah, basically, no, that's what Sammy said, and it got auto modded. I don't know why you were allowed to say that. Clearly, there's a bit of favoritism going on. I am not responsible for it. Yeah, I saw the message, Sammy. It allowed me to see it. But yeah, it did block it for whatever reason. Very strange. Let me actually see what this thing was about. Maybe it's important. Car's warranty. I wish I had a car's warranty, mate. Why is this on my messages 2 and not 1? This is the voicemail. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll show you guys the important voicemail.
Received today at 3:33 p.m. To return the call at your normal call rate.
What have I done here, by the way? I've done something bad. That was much worse than any Moroccan beat I've heard, man. The annoying thing is, though, Sammy, I've dealt with companies that will only somehow call you. They won't email you. They won't text you. They'll go straight to a call, and if you don't pick up, that's it. Oh, we tried to contact you. We didn't get anything. It was a girl we were talking about before. You know what? Probably. Honestly. I've never had that before. I've never had voicemail where it was just a song. Can my Germans help me out with this translation? Jorge Abram song. Wait, nerds, what other way is there to go about ordering? High braking force or something. Really? I wasn't braking. That's very interesting. I mean, to be fair, Sammy, as a customer, I will always call because I feel like it speeds up the process and I guarantee that I actually get through to someone. So from a customer perspective, I understand, but I also understand it from your perspective where it can get quite annoying. Online order via internet. Right, but what does that have to do with a phone call? Isn't it a thing where you order something online, they'll text you or email you the information up until it gets delivered or when it's out for delivery, and then that's it. You never hear from them again. Oh, okay, Nabil, thank you. So it's basically a brake mode for high speed. Thank you. Wait, no, give us an example. No, I don't mean a whole example, but like give us an example from where you've ordered from that has done that. Because that sounds so strange. I forgot about the DLC giveaways. Should have been doing it during the sale. It would have been cheaper for me. Let me set a reminder on my phone because I actually do want to start doing it properly. It was a reminder. Plan stream giveaways. Remind me at 5 o'clock, so I can plan it when I'm out and about. Like ordering clothes, that is weird, man. Here, you put in your order, everything that they could possibly ask you, you input as you're ordering. The only reason they would call you would be if there's an issue and they ask you whether you'd like something else or whether you'd like a refund, etc, etc. Even that could just be an email, to be honest. Not necessarily only TSW5, but yeah, as Nabil said, well, actually, to be honest, I don't even want it to be Steam only. I want to open it to anyone. Steam, Epic, consoles. I'm going to see if it's possible. If it is, then it will be all platforms. If it's not possible, then it will be Steam only. But it will just be depending on what game we're playing. So if we're playing TSW5, then yeah, it'll be a TSW5 DLC. If it's like, if we're playing Euro Truck, for example, it'll be a Euro Truck DLC. It'll be dependent on what game that's currently being played on stream. Well, that's what DTG have said, Sammy. That's narrative based. I guess we find out when we get it. Windows 95 platform. Whether Windows you're on is up to you, mate. My only concern is that I get you the bloody DLC. Whoever would win the giveaway chooses the DLC. So no, I don't choose. I don't feel like that would be fair if I choose. How can I choose what you win? I mean, I could. To be honest, I could, but nah. Windows XP is where it's at? Nah, Windows 7, man. Windows 7. If I could have saved the Windows 7, I'd be a happy bunny. Would have been happy, bunny. Change was forced upon me. Steam gift cards. I guess I could do that on like the off chance here and there. Oh, but it adds up because I want to do these once a week. I want to do these things weekly. I mean, the DLCs alone aren't cheap anyway, depending on which ones you look at. But no, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad point. Do it monthly? Nah, monthly is too long. If there was like 5 winners, for example, and it was monthly, then yeah. But if it's one person a month, and it's not like I'm giving away something worth €1,000, you know, it's a DLC. And then what would I be left with, nerds? What about me? Oh, the winter sale is still running. Okay. The winter sale is still running, yeah? On Steam. Okay. Nabil, are you ready to help me out a bit? No. I just want you to like note down names, if that's possible. You know what we need? You know what? We need a channel in Discord where you put something in the Discord. Don't worry about it, Nabil. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do it this way instead. Okay. I don't want to flood the general chat. Let me have a look at what chat would be best. Off topic? It's not off topic though, is it? Oh no, you did post your build. Cute. Okay, I'll have a look at it later. From what I can see here though, it looks pretty good. Okay, in the off topic, let me start a timer. It's gonna be a lot more organized in the future. This is just because I did say I was gonna get it started. If we can do it now while the sale is still on, help me out a bit. Let's do it. Right. Okay, so the 10-minute timer has started. Anyone that comments DLC in the off-topic chat in Discord will be entered in the giveaway. Just comment DLC in the off-topic chat in the Discord channel. Discord server, sorry. Then it saves Nabil having to write down anything. We can do it separate. Yeah, we'll plan it better. Well, I'll plan it better. So it's on me. I'll plan it better in the future for the next one. But yeah, we'll make a channel that will be locked, except for the giveaways, and we'll open it. People can comment in there. We'll lock it again, and then choose the names. A TSW 5 DLC, Hank. You choose. It's up to you. DLC of your choice. Let me get the text thing on this on screen as well. Where's the thing that says convoy? I'm gonna change it. Why not get the free pass, Hank? Get the free pass. Download the free pass, and then you can get the DLC. Yeah. What did I say I was gonna do? Is my camera lagging? It is. My camera's moving like 20 FPS. Not my kidneys, please. No. Um. Okay, if I just leave it up there, it should be alright, right? Yeah, Hank, it's only for the training stuff. But yeah, as Nabil said, you can just get a DLC and then you'll be able to play that DLC. You really want to swim my fridge load? You actually don't. You actually don't, trust me. Alright, Sammy, thanks for the heads up, mate. Didn't mean to save. Yeah, but what's your VOD? Well, I already said I've set a timer in it. And I'm going to announce it on stream anyway, so they'll also see that it's done. You want to win my car? What car? Those are not up for grabs, unfortunately, Dommy. ASR. Now that you've mentioned it. I've got another number calling me. Now that you've mentioned it, I'll see to it. Hello? It sounded suspicious, but then towards the end I tried to catch him out. It sounded legit. I don't know. Guess we ain't gonna find out. It's got me going to talk about it. Well, it was a Mel, which would be on brand with all the weirdness, to be honest. You know what? A subscriber only, a subscriber only giveaway is actually not the worst idea in the world. Maybe ASR. That's the €50 one. €50 Steam card. €50 Steam card, or a PSN card, or an Xbox Live, or whatever Xbox have, right? Because I think I would, if I'm doing it to subscribers, it's only right that I kind of put in the extra effort to cater to you. We will see a decrease in gifted subs. We'll see decrease. So why would that be? Why? So that there's more chance of people winning the giveaways? Honestly, though, the generosity that comes from people who gift subs, I don't think there would be the same people who would do something like that. To be honest. Yeah, I think I could do the ASR. A monthly one. 50 and whatever, you know, dollars, pounds, euros, I don't know, whatever your currency would be, I guess. No, it's true, Nabil, it's true. We'll talk logistics anyway, and then yeah, see what we come up with. CP, that's exactly what we're doing, mate. On our way to Frankfurt. No, Bill, weren't you here when Chuck was here? The last time Chuck was here, he was literally asking like who's not a sub, so he could gift it, but nobody responded. Okay, ASR. Oh, right, Nabil, right. We'll enter this one. This was a free throw anyway. Do you know when your sub ends? Right, time is done. Once we get to Langenzer Bolt, that'll be it. But in the future, we'll have a dedicated channel that we can lock. This one isn't sub only, Tommy, though, so don't worry. 20 days ago. The 51 will be soon. It'll be soon. Sooner than that, Nabil. Sooner than what? 7 days then you have left? It'll be within the next 7 days. It will be going ahead. I give you my word now. There'll be a January one. A January 50, whatever. Euro, dollar, pound. Gift cards. The mod giveaway, right. Something tells me that Nabil would be very favourable for that one. There's no minimum sub thing, as long as you're a sub. You don't have to be like tier 3. As long as you're subbed. Either you're a member on YouTube or you're subbed on Twitch. Tier 3 is insane. Safe Show's got a 6-month tier 3 sub. Whoops. I don't know what to expect. Okay, cool. There's only 5 of you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. 6 of you, yeah. Remember your numbers, yeah? I'm going to do a number generator. Between 1 and 6. Actually, no. Give me this one. I'm gonna give you your numbers in a second, seeing as it's only 6 of you. What the hell is that? I'm too quiet. Sorry, I was away from my mic. Okay. So, Nabil, you're number 1. Remember that. Don't forget. ASR, you're 2. Domi, you're 3. Nerd, you are 4. Oh god, CP, you're 5. Carter just commented. I don't know if Carter is here, but you know what? Go on then. CP, you're 5, and Carter is 6. Is Carter in chat? He's not. If he wins this, it'd be ridiculous. What DLC is it? You choose. It'll be a TSW DLC. You choose. You choose. Right, so there's 6. I want it to be a dice roll. I want there to be a build up to it, because this will just do it like that. I want it to be a dice. Give me a dice. A dice has 6 sides, isn't it? Give me a dice roll. Dice roller. Yeah. Well, let's rolled it and it was 2. There you go. What number were you, ASR? Well, I don't know what number were you. You were number 2. The dice was rolled. The dice was rolled. ASR wins. ASR, do you have me on? Do I have you on Steam? If I can let me get rid of this real quickly before the thing floods. Add me on Steam, ASR, then I'll be able to give to you whatever DLC you want. But add me on Steam now, and then let me know when that's done. I don't want to hold up the stream for too long. You'll be shot at dawn. Right, Nabil. Maybe that's a secret. Maybe that's a secret source. Did you send me a... Wait, when you say send, what did you send? You sent me a request? You didn't send me a request. You sent it to the wrong one. Okay. Fresh Pepsi Max. Decent. No, send me a friend request on Steam so I can add you on Steam. So that I can gift you something. Thank you very much, CP. I don't know where that's from, but thank you. Sensational. You already did? I think next time, for smoothness, I don't have a request. Where do I see request? I don't have a request. Force. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Okay, tick. Confirm. Okay, I think I've got you. Okay, I close Discord now. Okay. Well, what DLC would you like, Mr. ASR? The mod giveaway. I'll make an official announcement regarding the giveaways and how they'll be set up when everything's in place. That is indeed a good question. Oh yeah, I've got my wife's the mod as well. Yeah. Don't worry about draining anything. Tell me what you would like. This is your choice to get what you actually want. If there's any worry about draining anything, there wouldn't be a giveaway in the first place. That's why there hasn't been one for a year. Nerd is an incredibly rare Bill. It's an incredibly rare occurrence. It's happened a couple of times, but it's very rare. Wrong sim for ASR. Yeah, it would have been nice to get a Simro to be in a Simro one. I mean, there's no DLC out anyway. That's not the cargo one, so I don't know how much of a difference it would make. The funny. What's funny about it? Because they wanted a Steam gift card. I see. We're playing checkers, he's playing chess. Alright, let me come to a stop here, ASR, and I'll sort you out, mate. Do you not think it's fair? I'm a fair person, nerds. Do you not think that's how I operate up on fairness? Right. If I stream this, would there be, like, do I reveal any information about myself or ASR? So no one can say that I haven't done it. Should the Holiday Express? No. Just no. Not at all. It won't be there anyways. PayPal. Ha. It's so funny that I'm buying this for someone else. I don't even own it myself, but I've played the whole journey mode. It's funny that this is a gift. Wait, let me make sure it's the right one first. Preston Carlisle, yeah. Continue to gift options. Select gift recipient. Oh, there he is. ASR. Tew. As soon as possible. I'm going to record this for my own covering, to cover my own ass. Just in case I hear, oh, he's a liar. Oh, Sammy, I've blocked the Summer Holiday Express because I get trolled about it, so I've blocked it. But I've seen your message. How did you find it, the Holiday Express? For reference, Sammy said that he did the Holiday Express route over Christmas break. Um. All right. Continue to payment. I think. All right, ASR. It's all done, my friend. I even got given a Steam card for it. Cat hat. That's one for nerd. Right, back to the stream. Congratulations to ASR for our first ever giveaway winner. I know it was quite, it came out of nowhere, but you should know how we do things around here by now. ASR thumbs up, image of PC screen as background. Just holding up a pin. I know that, Bill. We can indeed, yes. But as you know, not everyone's comfortable with it. The actual driving bits were quite fun, but the other bits where you walk around picking up bunch of stuff is very odd. The whole thing was odd for me, Sammy. I was trolled into playing it. Whoa, I had to be paid to play it. It got that bad. But we did it in the end. I got through the journey mode and I never want to touch it again, if I'm being honest with you. Well, hey, I thought you couldn't get away with it if you wanted to, mate. I've got video evidence. But the owner didn't care about it. Oh no. And the memories come flooding back. Just kill me. It's only 8 gig. Wait, no, it's not 8 gig. How much is it again? No, it is 8 gig. You'll be alright. What might kill you is the performance. Oh, is it 16 gig? I don't even remember. I did it because the winter sale was still on and bro went to choose the only one that wasn't on sale. 16, god damn. Oh, nerds. That's a giveaway I'd pay to enter, you know. Absolutely a giveaway I'd pay to enter. So number 2 can't enter for a while now. No, you can enter. There's no like cooldown. It's weekly. If it was like daily, then maybe. I think it's fine if it's weekly. No, I was trying to be gentle. I was trying to be gentle. Hello, Mr. Cab Car. How have you got a traffic jam on a 12-lane highway, brother? What have you done, Hank? Let's give it for Boeing 757. I mean, if I'm playing MSFS, which is highly unlikely, then perhaps. Right outside the station as well. Embarrassing, really, isn't it? I like how Steam won't take their payment until the gift gets accepted. Over Paris. Wait, Nabil, are you still doing the same flight? You are. See, now it feels slow. Before it felt quick. Well, ASR, I don't own it on Steam, so if they could slide it to me, that would be great. Descent is in about 20 minutes. It's a nice one. How's like the weather been and stuff? Conditions. We have a channel for other games, I think, right? Either pics and vids or other games. Hank. I will do so, Hank. Oh boy. There is no luck today, and there's no luck today in gambling. I don't know what's going on with Stream Elements, but the favor is very much with the house at the moment. This one changed it. I didn't. I have no reason to. Nabil, you've spoken in codes to me. That's the only thing I can make sense of, is that you've spoken in codes. Hank, I want pictures of the highway itself. I don't want a map. I want to see the mess live and direct. The message before it, Nabil, hold on. Okay, see, that I can make sense of, the latest weather information. That I can make sense of. Am I going to be able to read that in quick succession and take in and process the information? I don't think so. But at least it's in a language I can understand. I can comprehend. Right, Hank. Either way, I don't know how you've done that, mate. I don't know how you've done it. Why do I have to, Nabil? What if I want to be a pro flight simmer? I must speak the language of the air. What's that? A certification? I guess it's a certification. Oh, it's a report. I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay with the English one. The one in English. I'll take that one. Does it have to be understood? Like, do you have to understand that to be like a pilot? Damn. There you go, nerd. Just to let you know it's not rigged. ASR, did you know that? Or have you, like, Googled it? You knew that? Flippin' no, man. You lot are on job. It's not rigged. Most of everyone knows that. As a matter of fact, everyone does not know that. Alright, Sammy, good luck, mate. Appreciate you hanging about. Oh my god, it's 4:30. I need to finish up. This is gonna be our last run. This is gonna be our last run. Why are we committed to run at 160? It's getting dark. Scary hour. Let's wait for this to get to 0. Nah, Nabil, the minute you were landing after 4 p.m, you're landing in darkness. Well, yeah, so that's how I've always seen it. Like whenever I see like flight stuff, whether it be something like flight sim related or real, it's always like that. We haven't had any rain on the runs we've done today. That's 3 runs in a row without rain. What's the NATO ABC? Phonetic alphabet. Yeah. I have to know it for work. I knew it from before though anyway. I'll just forget. I used to always forget golf and Oscar, I think. I'd always forget. It's not like Aura plus 1,000. We're playing Armor 3, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. From A to Z. You want me to do A to Z? I could, but it'd be quite sneaky. Quite nerdy. Quebec. There you go. ASR's done it for you. Tango. T for tango. E for echo. Throw him at me, nerd. I don't need to cheat. Why would I need to cheat? Why on earth would I need to cheat? I don't know what on earth that you even is. I don't even know how to pronounce that note. Can't say I was taught that one. Tune over Belgium. Can you get to France before we end the stream? Sorry, I had Paris in my mind, yeah. There you go, Nabil's a real smart one. Hank, if you take them out, it is what it is. Lock in. Yeah, what Nabil said. Marseille Avignon. Avignon. Hello, Jackson. Welcome back, mate. Still here, just about. Just about. Getting towards the end of a final run for the day. I think it's been a pretty good stream. I want to get back into Cyberpunk. That used to be like my nighttime game. But I'm not going to be streaming in the evenings for a while, so... gonna have to make some time for it during the days. You're descending from now already? Where is that from, Nerd? I feel like I remember that from somewhere, but I don't know where. What do you mean I'm not in the cockpit? What's that got to do with that? What's it got to do with crashing? To the good old days. Is that where it's from? No, it's not. It's not from a song. I don't feel like it's from a song. Like it's a quote. It's a quote from someone in something, but I don't remember what. I don't know how you lot are coming for my neck. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. To crash into Frankfurt, no. It would be a sweet, smooth ending, not a chaotic one. Question is, how bad is the ending going to be in terms of performance? That's what might crash. It's pretty short, to be honest, Jackson. I enjoy it, man. It's quite easy to drive as well. I avoid using the tap changer and just use... Well, I mean, I can't avoid it. It's literally the mechanism that it uses, but I skip the run up and run down and just go straight to the power levels. You would not think I've had enough sleep. All this yawning. I actually slept at a decent time last night. Classy time. Well, class is debatable. I got my 7 and something hours. The N-Wagon is almost impossible to drive. No, it's not. The braking. You just gotta get used to it. You just gotta find the flow in it. You gotta become one with it. Gotta become one with the mechanism. Well, Jackson, remember this is still TSW, so even if we did get an Nebula, which we're not, it'll probably never come, like ASR said. It will be bugged. Like, let's be real. It would just be bugged anyway. So, might even be a bit of a blessing that we don't have it. So why was this entry into Frankfurt so calm? And the other one was just a complete mess. Zusi 3 on top. I'm sure many would agree. Am I being pedantic? Looking at it clipping through. No one really cares, do they? Oh, you have made it a bill. Good timing. Very good timing. I mean, CP, a lot of trains do have that power. The question is, how comfortable is it a ride for the passengers? Jackson, I've got that song stuck on my head now, bro. Yeah, I've got that song stuck on my head. It's just playing. Right. Do you guys have anyone that you'd wish for us to raid? If not, I'll find somebody else who's doing TSW. And in case you hadn't had enough of it, you could watch some more. Jackson, no. I mean, it's it doesn't make a difference. It's just that when I see it, it plays. There was a sweet, small moment of pause, and then it started again. Thank you, Carter. Thank you. I am honored. Nabil, are you gonna give me someone, or did you just say raid for the fun of it? Because I've been paused waiting for you. LWD Adnan seems to be a good live. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. That's what it, that's what made me wait for. Right, it's UK Gamer. He's only got 2 viewers, bless him. Let's show him some love. Get his viewer count up a little bit. It's UK Gamer. Raid a guy called Raid. Right. Well. All right, my people. Thank you very, very much for your presence here today. It's been a great start to the year. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the little giveaway. There'll be more to come in the announcements channel and Discord soon. And yeah, I can't tell you exactly when we'll stream again. It will be tomorrow. Can't tell you what time though. But yeah, some point tomorrow I'll see you guys. It could be a lot earlier than today, by the way, like an hour maybe earlier, an hour and a half possibly. It'll be earlier than today. And yeah, shout out to you guys. Love you a lot. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. And until next time, peace out.